So yes, I was waiting on the paperwork to go through, and I was living with family, and it was so hard because I had friends, and everything like that, but they had no idea about what it was like to be married and separated. So when I moved over here to Germany, I was on a post and I was surrounded by so many people who knew what it was like to be married and separated, being stateside and separated, and even being here and separated. And it was so, I don't know, it made me feel like I wasn't alone. And
it's easier.
yeah,
It is easier. And me and my husband, we also went through the same situation. I was waiting for my paperwork to go through for about 8 months.
Ooh.
And I was on a college campus, so my friends, they weren't married. They weren't even in relationships.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, let's go out, let's party. And like, even though I would go out and party with them sometimes, it didn't feel the same. Like I knew that I was meant to be with my husband. Like I knew I was meant to be in a different environment because I just felt uncomfortable and I was so ready to go. Like, no one really understands how it is to be married and not with your spouse.
True.
Besides military spouses.
Very true. So it was really nice to be able to talk about the whole being a military spouse, being overseas and everything, but I kind of want to go back a little bit to talk about family. I know that you and your mother are very, very close, and you and your grandmother, you and your family are very close. You being the only child, it's wonderful to have such a strong bond with your mom. How is your relationship now that you're so far away?
Even stronger.
That's wonderful.
It's even stronger. When I was back home, I was on a college campus. So even though like I would still talk to my mom often, I was kind of more, I don't know, it kind of felt more distant. Even though I was close, it still kind of felt distant.
Yeah.
Now we FaceTime every day. I talk to her all the time, and she's still my support system. Like she's who I vent to, and she's always there for me. So
that's good.
I would say now it's even stronger, even though we're away from each other.
Yeah, and I can understand that because before, like you said, you were on a college campus, so you were a little younger, and you were, you weren't worried about, like adult responsibilities. Yeah, you had some adult responsibilities going on. You had to take care of your well-being. You had to go to school, hang out with friends. But now being married has matured you so much that maybe you and your mom have even more of an understanding because she's like, wow, look at you. You're this whole new woman now, you know?
Exactly.
And that's nice. That's something similar to me and my mother. I'm married, so now we can talk about married people things. Before, we couldn't talk about married people things. I could tell her how school was going, how work was going, but now I can tell her how I feel being a wife. And it's nice to have that. And then soon, soon I'll be able to tell her how it feels to be a mother.
Exactly.
And that's great.
Exactly.
Do you guys don't have any children yet?
Not yet. We didn't really want to have children overseas. We wanted to wait until we're back in the States. Yeah. So we're going to work on it next year.
You're working on it?
Yes.
All right. That's great.
Yes.
That's exciting. That's a whole nother ball game, a whole nother adventure.
Whole nother interview.
Right. Yes.